boys, welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're covering a topic that kind of popped into my head earlier this week as I was looking at this game on the Steam store and I was considering buying it, and then I did buy it. I had a chance to play around on it and I figured it would be a good opportunity to make a comparison video on things I like better about that game than the current edition of the game that's out, which is Forza Horizon 5. So if you couldn't tell by the title already or the thumbnail, what we're going to be talking about today is all the ways that I felt Horizon 3 was better than Horizon 5, a little bit of whether I think you should buy Horizon 3 over Horizon 5, and keep in mind I'm not going to be using biases like graphic, because at the time Horizon 3 came out, it was the best graphics they could have at the time. That being said, however, the graphics in Horizon 3 are actually insane, so we don't even really have to say they're bad or compare those, because they are very similar, but obviously Horizon 5s are going to be a little bit better just because it's like a 10-year-old newer game. Not 10, but close. So let's go ahead and dive into the first reason here, and it's pretty plain and simple, being that Horizon 5 is just significantly more expensive than Horizon 3. If you were going to G2A or something and get a code for Horizon 3, it probably wouldn't be more than $30, whereas if you're buying Horizon 5, this game can run you up anywhere from $100 to $150 depending on which version of the game you get. I also just figured, since I'm going to be talking at you guys most of the video, I might as well turn the face camera on. We've had it in a few videos now. But anyways, aside from the price point, the graphics in Horizon 3 were shocking for the time they came out. Sure, you've seen video footage of it. It's a very popular game, probably the most popular one in the whole Horizon franchise. Also, my hair is gonna be insanely wet. I just showered. Get over it. Anyways, the graphics for the time the game came out was mind-blowing, and although we look at Horizon 5 and we see it's such a beautiful game, it's insane. They did really an amazing job on it, especially if you're running it on PC. You look at other games that have come out on PC and it doesn't really stand out as a marvel of its time. Gran Turismo 7 looks very similar, if not a little bit better. I can think of games that beat it by leaps and bounds, such as Cyberpunk. I know it kind of didn't do well on console, but as far as a PC game, it was beautiful. And so comparing Horizon 5 in this time frame to all those other games, it doesn't really add up. Whereas Horizon 3, for the time that it came out, it still would be considered a beautiful game to this day. If it released right now, people would say, wow, very good graphics, but it released many years ago instead with those same graphics. I'm also just searching for this car because I don't really know what else to auction snipe for, and probably the biggest reason Horizon 3 I think is a little better than Horizon 5 is for the fact that its map was just very easy to maneuver. I'm not a big fan of the volcano and this Mexico theme. It was a very nice change from Horizon 4. If I'm being honest, I didn't love the Britain map either, but there were at least a lot of good drifting spots, good expansions added to the game. But with Horizon 5, it's just a lot of arid open desert. I don't love the weather conditions they've added to the game. I know this was in Horizon 3 as well. However, it just feels like there's a lot more rain and wet weather in Horizon 5. Now, I know it's not as bad as Horizon 4, where we had ice and snow for 90% of the game, but I don't love the weather, and they knew this about Horizon 4, and they chose not to take it out. And they didn't know this in Horizon 3, so that's why it kind of feels like the weather conditions in Horizon 5 are kind of a bit of a slap in the face, because they already know nobody really enjoys them. They just like to drive on the best conditions so that their car handles exactly how they're hoping, and they don't have to wait for in-game time for conditions to pass over or to take pictures. Kind of a dumb reason. Horizon 3, it had the weather conditions, however, it was initial. They didn't know at the time, and Lord knows there wasn't any sandstorms taking away all your visibility and so much rain. Now, the last point I'm going to be covering here is pretty much the originality that came behind Horizon 3, and the one particular example I'm thinking of actually is a huge factor in Horizon 5 right now, and we're gonna go take a look at it actually in the auction house, and it's the brand new Hot Wheels event thing that's coming out. If we take a look at all this week, there's all these new Hot Wheels cars, kind of cool. However, it's not new at all. It's gonna be new cars for the most part, new tracks, just not a new idea. It's gonna be added over here or whatever. It's coming soon. It's gonna look very cool. However, it's not original. They've done 3 Hot Wheels expansions now. This will be the 3rd one, and I'm sure it will be fun, but it would have been nice to get like a tuners update like Grand Theft Auto did. Something along this line that's completely original. We didn't expect it all. We would have been completely taken back by, but excited about. Like Horizon 3 did with their Hot Wheels expansion. For the first time it came out, it was a great idea. Nothing had really been done like it, and it was a great collaboration between 2 similar companies. But it feels like Horizon 5 is still kind of riding that wave that Horizon 3 got when it originally released this expansion. So that's just how I feel about it. All in all, Horizon 3 is a much better bang for your buck for what you get. I could probably play that game a lot more than I'm playing this one. That being said, there's a few functions that are a little less inconvenient, such as auction house. That's actually probably the thing I like most about this game, is how active the auction house is, and if there's a car that you want, you have a very good chance of finding it because there's so many players on the game right now. Only downside of Horizon 3 is that there's not really that many people still playing it every single day. Obviously a good amount, but nowhere near the numbers of Horizon 5. So that's gonna be all from me on this video. I know it was another rant at you guys, but I hope that it made a little bit of sense for you. And if you were thinking of buying Horizon 5, maybe you're gonna check out Horizon 3 instead. Anyways, boys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. There's a few similar ideas to this I want to do coming up this week. A whole buyer's guide on whether Horizon 5 is worth it, not comparing it to another game. I have a good amount of ideas we're gonna try and get through and record. So if you made it all the way through to the end, let me know with a comment down below. I'll try to read them and give them all a heart. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much again for 1 million subscribers. The plaque is ordered today as of like 5 minutes before recording this video. So when it comes, I'll obviously make a video. Thank you guys. Anyways, hit the subscribe button if you're not already. That's all from me. I'm out. Peace.